OpenCart LLMs.txt Generator Module. Overview automatically generates an LLMs.txt file for your OpenCart store. Covers products, categories, and CMS pages. One-click setup and quick configuration. User-friendly interface. No technical skills required. Supports major AI models like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Perplexity. Allows control over included store content. Improves AI visibility and product discovery. Organizes store data in a structured, AI-ready format. So hi, this is a tutorial video for the OpenCart LLMs.txt generator. So in this tutorial video, we will first cover the installation part, then we will cover the configuration part of the module. So at first, after purchasing the module from the Knowband website, you will get an unzipped folder, which is basically a file. So after unzipping the file, you will get these two folders named as Upload and KB LLMs Generator OpenCart. So what you have to do is to upload the OC mode file into the installer option in your OpenCart store. And in the upload file, you will get these two folders named as Admin and Catalog, which you have to move to the FTP of the store. So you will just copy the folder to the same folder of your store. So now you can see there are the folders like Admin Catalog, so you just have to move this file to your store. So now I have copied the file. Now the installation on the FTP server is complete. Now we will see the OC mode file installation on the OpenCart. So to install the OC mode file, you will first click on the Upload in the Extension Installer section. So you will select this and you will install this on your store. So now you can see the installation is successful of the OC mode zipped file. Now we will proceed through the installation, or basically the configuration of the module. So in this you can see the LLMs.txt file generator. Now we will click on the plus, which is the install option. So we will install the same. Okay, and now we will proceed to configure the module. Okay, so now we have the general settings, which contains the fields as the enable module, store name, store description, product batch size, category batch size, and CMS batch size. So we will first cover the details of this field. So first field is enable module. So through this field, you can enable or disable the functionality of the module. Now this is a store name. Here you will write the name of your store that will be added to the LLMs.txt file. Now this is the store description. Here you will add the description of your store with the proper SEO and keywords, so that it can be added to the LLMs.txt file, which will be fetched by the LLMS. So now this is the product batch size. This functionality is given to the module for the cron functionality, in case if you have hundreds, thousands of the product. So this cron will execute the products in the batch size. So here you can add the number of products per cron run. Now same goes for the categories batch size, in which you can add the categories which will be executed per cron. So here is the CMS batch size, in case if you want to create the CMS.txt file. So here you will add the number of the CMS pages that will be executed by the cron per batch size. So now we have the cron execution. So this cron will be run after the configuration, which will create your LLMS activity. Please note that after making any changes in the LLMS.txt file in the content filtering or customization, you have to run this cron. So now we will run the cron, and the txt file will be generated. So we will first see the generated txt file. So now from this feature, you can see the LLMS.txt files of your product, of your categories, and of your information pages. Basically, these are the CMS pages. So this is the whole structure of the LLMS.txt file. And in this, the URLs of your product categories and CMS pages will have or will contain. So first, you can see the store name, which is given in the general setting. And now you can see the store description that is added in the LLMS.txt file. So from here, the LLMS will fetch the information about the store, basically, from this file. So this is the crawler setting. Basically, this module supports 5 major popular AI modules, like ChatGPT, Cloud, Google Gemini, Perplexity, and DeepSeek. And this setting allow you to enable or disable their web crawler bots. So here, for example, for the GPT bot, which is the crawler of the ChatGPT, you can enable or disable the same as per your need, and we recommend enable all the AI modules. This is the customization setting. If you want to add something not in the LLMS.txt file, like any note or information that you want to send to the ChatGPT before it fetches the product and categories, so you can add from this feature. So first field is file boundaries. So basically, this text can be added at the top of the file and the bottom of the file, which will ensure that the text is added for the understanding for the LLMS. Now we have the store description the same. This will be used as to add the text before the short description and after the short description. For example, you can see this file where the text is added before the short description and after the short description. So now the same feature is available for the category, product, and the CMS pages, in which the content can be added before the category sections, before the product section, and for the CMS page section. So this feature helps in structuring the metadata and clear summaries and the edge case examples, and as well as the domain-specific terminology. So this is how it works. Now we will move to the content filtering. Content filtering is basically when you want to add the specific products to the LLM file. So basically, you can just select the all products, or you can just unselect the or. You can just select the specific products. So for now, I have only selected the MacBook products in my product selection option. For the enable categories option here, I have the options that if I want to add some specific categories to the LLM file, then I can just select any of the category and add to the LLM file. In case if I don't add anything, then my all categories will be added to the LLM text files. So now we have the CMS detail, so you can also enable or disable the CMS detail, as well as for the product and category, as well as, if you don't want to create the CMS page details, you can just disable the same. And in case if you want to add the specific CMS pages, then you can add it to the using this function. So this was the overall functionality of this module. Now we will see some front-end examples from the AI models. So now you can see I have asked the cloud to suggest some products, basically the MacBook products. And now, using the LLM file created back on the store, it has suggested me some products with their URL as well. So it also shows me a description of the product, which is added to the product LLM file. So this is how it works, as well as on ChatGPT, on DeepSeek, Perplexity, and Gemini. So this is how it works. So this was the complete tutorial in which if you face any issue, you can contact to support@Knowband.com, and we and our team will respond within time. So thank you.